real? Son of a bitch. Anyways, so when I started this bullshit last time, gave me some shit where I couldn't even use my choices because I don't even know. Something to do with the last fucking update, probably. But I said fuck it. I don't really give a fuck because it's just like I just want to kind of play the 2 expansions, and you know, I'm gonna probably put the game up for sale on eBay because I already got the platinum. And actually, I used a fucking
scarf, Matthew?
PC guide to even do that shit.
Come on, I need you to wake up.
Any other trophy website really bothered with it. What else is there?
Hey!
Ali? Ali, my ear!
Yeah, it's cut off, you dumb bitch.
How did you free yourself before?
I don't know. When they put me here, they had the shackles fitted to my ankles. But today, I somehow managed to slip through. These 3 weeks must have made me very determined.
Yes, and very thin. It's just out of reach. It's too high. I'm chained to a post. I can't reach it. If only it was closer. Richard. What were you thinking, Charles?
I had to
Next time. Richard, throw me that horseshoe.
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
I'll think
They
of
trying to
something.
ask for your
Just give it to
fucking
me.
input. Motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how you feel, fucking dumbass. Getting your cut off. Yeah, damn right I got a fucking horseshoe. I know what just to do with it. Oops. Shit. Okay. I hate this. Sorry. Damn it. Oh, come on. This is like enough. Always do that bullshit too early. Alright, I got this. Oh, dumb son of a bitch.
Shh. I'll open yours next. Can you stand?
I'll try.
Good. Then wait here. I'll find us a way to get out of here.
Let's take his horse.
Yes. Good idea. But first we need the weapons Matthew hid for us.
I have to say, that battle was a bit short for my taste. The knights weren't prepared and the peasants scattered like chicken. What I wouldn't do for a good kill right now.
Guess you'll have to wait.
I found it. Matthew's piece of cloth. You're good with horses. Do you think you can ride this one?
I'm not sure. It's quite jumpy from the storm. Careful! He doesn't seem to like that.
Oi! Don't you dare touch William's horse! You're not getting away like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you just try to sneak up on me?
oh, I...
And you freed yourself. You leave me no choice.
No. used to be all kinds of weapons here. Now there is nothing.
Me neither.
What if we had some fun with the boy?
I'd rather not alarm anyone.
Whoa, easy. Easy now.
What are you doing? The horse nearly woke the guard.
The knot is too tight.
Oh, you look hungry. Want to eat?
It's calm now. Try to mount it, Richard.
But where
Yeah,
do we
try to
go?
mount it.
To Winchester, of course. We need to find Father and talk to the king. They must find out what's happening here. Now climb on. It won't eat forever. Now me.
Oi! You there! Stop!
Cut 'em off!
The thought that they could catch up with us urged me to ride onward. It rained relentlessly. After a while, Richard's moaning got... We headed toward Winchester. The king would make things right if we explained them to him. He had to. It wasn't long until Richard almost fell off the horse. Touching his... A sound startled me. From the thicket of the forest emerged a woman. I was ready to draw the dagger that was flush against my forearm. I proclaimed that I was the daughter of the Earl of Shiring, traveling with my brother. I can tell your nobility by your manners. She smiled and revealed in turn that she was the wife of the local verderer. Seeing Richard's ear, she said that he needed... We followed her to the hut. It was further than she had led us to believe. The hut was rather barren, with few furnishings. It was almost as cold as outside, and there was no sign of her husband. Richard dropped onto one of the creaky stools. The woman lit a fire, which came alive with a crackle, and I raised my voice and repeated more urgently that if we didn't act right now... She nodded towards the fire. There was a sound outside, but she distracted my attention by turning to Richard. She started to explain that to close a wound, one must gently press a hot piece of metal against the flesh. The moment after I'd turned my head, my own knife was pointing at my face. She'd noticed the dagger in my sleeve and had yanked it out before I knew what was happening. She apologized. It's a tough world, and it's eat or be eaten. I swiftly grabbed a splintered board from the ground and pointed it at her in defense. He examined us and our weapons and broke into laughter. He stepped closer to reach for Richard's sword, but his wife interrupted. We can't sell that. Everyone would know who that sword. We heard the whinnying of William's horse and the stomping of hooves from outside. We stood, frozen, until Richard told me to go and have a look. The fire was still burning. We had no other choice but to trust the word of the outlaw. The heated dagger trembled in my hands. Do it, Ali, I can take it. Richard tried to sound... We walked for 2 more days with only brief rests in between. But we finally arrived at...
We made it. They can't harm us anymore, can they? After all, there are laws in place to protect us here, right?
I think so, but we shouldn't risk finding out.
Then let's go.
Where are you going?
To our townhouse, of course. Ali, there's someone here. Maybe it's Father.
Do you think so?
Well, they must have put him somewhere.
I have a bad feeling about this. Come now, before anyone sees us here.
Good lord. What happened to your ear, lad? Did your hook make a wrong turn this morning?
We were hoping we could stay for the night. We've traveled a long way, and we're exhausted.
Sorry. Rooms are all gone. King's in town. Everything's teeming with nobles. Come back next week when the big fish have jumped the pond.
Ali, he was talking to me.
Well, then next...
Fine.
Father, may we come in?
I can hear someone.
Hello? We're lost and looking for shelter. They don't seem to want us here.
Now look at that! A cripple with a sword and his beggar girl! If you're looking for some privacy, there's a bar just down the street!
We're looking for a place to rest.
Tell you what, you can have my room till I finish my beer. Should be time enough for you, squirt.
What is it? Why are we leaving?
This is childish. Father wouldn't...
But Ali, they would...
Right.
Ali, this is pointless.
There must be one kind soul in this town.
What is it?
Oh, good evening. We're sorry to disturb you, but my brother and I have been through a lot.
Please.
Wait here.
Are you mad? Do not let them in. They're thieves.
What did I say?
Oh.
There's a warm corner in the back. You can have a blanket, but there will be nothing to eat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're a kind man.
When I woke up that morning, I was alone. I hoped that Richard had risen early, maybe to go to the castle. I left to search for him right away. I know them.
This is all such nonsense. Maud as queen. What was the old man thinking?
I believe he just got too comfortable with King Henry.
No, not yet. I doubt they're keeping him there.
On our way here, we're cruel, not a bit. Isn't there a law?
Father isn't here.
You heard me, now move along.
Get out of my way, guard. Every citizen has the right to petition the king.
But the poorer sort are generally not foolish enough to exercise that right.
What are you saying?
You're talking to the son of the Earl of Shiring. I'm his daughter. If you don't let us pass, we'll have you locked away and make you rot in a dungeon.
Like your father, you mean?
What? You know where he is?
Of course. And you should too, if you're who you say you are. He's in the jail right here in the castle.
How do we get there?
Go left before the gate and cross the yard. You'll need to talk to the jailer, though. His name is Odo, and he's got deep pockets.
Deep pockets?
Well, you lower sort cannot expect any favors for nothing. Better get used to it. Now, clear the way. There are people who...
I could have done this on my own.
Just like you could have run away on your own, without telling me any...
Shh, hush, Ali.
I don't think that they care.
I'm sorry. I thought I could talk to the king, but you did so much yesterday. I didn't want to wake you. Please.
It's all right. Oh,
sorry. Shall we go?
Yes.
Did you like what you saw, mistress?
Of course not. But my husband seems to be in good health. I hope it'll stay that way.
I hope so too, but, you know, nowadays good food is just so hard to come by. Oh, you're so kind. That'll help to keep him fed for a while, surely.
Take good care of him. I'll be at the market.
Will do. Good business, mistress.
What are you staring at?
Your ear. You should take better care of yourself.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but we have a... are you the jailer?
Your humble servant.
We're here...
Is he? Look like...
So he's here?
Look at us when we're talking.
How much have you got?
We've nothing. So...
Then you can't see you... Sorry.
Please, let us see him.
Sorry, can't make it each time someone wants to see someone.
But they're your rules.
Right, but that doesn't make them any... Must have been dozens so far. If I let you in for free, they can't have them think...
I'll get a penny. But won't you let us see him now?
Get the penny first. Shouldn't be too hard. That'll be 2 pennies.
What?
Got... That's Meg. Her husband tried to trick a fellow merchant out of his purse. Wasn't good at it.
Then where does she get all her...
She took over his business. Funny that she still kept...
How is he?
No.
Are you crying?
Didn't you hear what he said?
Yes, but he was...
Sometimes I wonder what is going on. So how are we going to get a penny?
We could beg.
Beggars usually ask for food or clothes. I never heard of anyone giving them...
Well, how do...
The king gets money from taxes, lords have rents, priests have tithes, shopkeepers have something, and peasants...
Apprentices get wages too. So do labourers.
We could.
But Ali, I can't work like a common man. I'm the son of an earl.
Not anymore. You heard what the jailer said. We're no better than anyone else now.
$32, $33, $34. You sure this is right?
Don't patronize me, Meg.
I just want to be certain.
See? You've nothing to worry about. Your
Excuse me,
business will
mistress.
be in good hands.
Oh, I've seen you before. It's the only explanation why they'd let you enter the courtyard dressed like that.
That wasn't very nice.
What is it?
The jailer refused to let us see our father, and...
Do you even know what business...
Wool. This is a wool...
And what do wool merchants...
Sell wool?
Well, yes. In the end we do, but... The peasants bring the wool and the Flemish take it away. All I have to do is store and transport it, and that is cheaper if it's done alone.
With some minor help from me, that is.
Could you lend us some money?
Unlikely.
What? We need to talk to...
He's a prisoner in the car.
And the jailer won't let us see him.
Once you get back to him, it'll be 2 pennies at least.
What are you...
Once Odo sees that you really want something, he'll start overcharging for it. In the end, he's just another businessman.
At this rate, we'll never see father.
Could you help us talk to him?
Sorry, but no.
Oh, what we... I'm sorry, I didn't...
You know, my husband is... He used to run this business, but now I have to travel to Flanders and tell my husband's agent, leaving my entire business...
A wise
A man whose calculation... I tell you what, I'll give you enough to pay Odo if you help... You know how to count?
I told you my calculations are right. They're a...
Yes, we know how to count.
Then go into my stall and tell me how many there are.
Thank you so much. Come on, Richard. Let's do this together.
One... 6... 9... 13... 14... 20. All right, I got it. I'll tell you when you're done.
How many have you got?
23.
Are you certain?
I think so.
Please, count again.
What? Why?
To make sure you were right the first time.
Only if you do that too, Abby.
I will.
1, 2, 8, 9, 11, 16. I'm done.
And now?
Still 23.
Please, count again.
Oh. This time it's 22.
Shit.
And now?
I'm not counting anymore, Ali. I'm certain it's 22.
Let's tell them then.
We're done.
Good. So, tell me.
All in all, there are 22 sacks of wool in there.
Tell me again, Aldous. How much did you pay per sack?
As I said, for mixed quality such as this, it was £1 average.
£1 per sack?
Ah, selling wool is good business. With the coin you have here, this means...
I'm right. We're 1 sack short.
The children miscounted.
It seems everyone miscounts apart from you. Here's your coin, girl. You confirm my own calculation, so I'm giving you more than what you asked for. If you're smart, you'll find out what Odo wants more than money. Then he might not ask for so much.
What would that be?
Let's just say he likes to feel like a good person every once in a while. It makes him feel less like the monster his job has made him.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And good luck in Flanders.
It'll be all right.
You really gave them money?
I can do with my coin whatever I like, unlike you.
I won't.
I'm fine, Ali.
I could use a new pouch, but no. We just need to find out where to go.
hands off that cart. We...
We can't leave yet. It's too dangerous to stay here. I shouldn't go there. I once saw a man begging, asking for coin. There's a man praying inside. I shouldn't disturb. We're not getting in here. I don't want to disturb their... We'd better not linger here. We'd better not linger here. We'd better not linger here. We might run into... Please, God. Please help us find Father. Please, God. He looks friendly enough. Maybe he can help. He looks friendly. Maybe he can help. They've put Father in jail. No, but it's good to know that I... No. We don't need more trouble. No. I'll keep it. Maybe we have to defend her. We mustn't be wasteful. We mustn't be wasteful. We mustn't be wasteful.
What the fuck? Oh, holy fuck. I just, like, stop this. I need goddamn dinner. It's insane.
We'd better not linger here. We can't leave yet.
Well, you want me to do anything else? What the fuck?
We can't leave yet. He won't let us see Father until we...
Hmm?
Here.
Well, that's one for you. It'll be 2 pence if your brother wants in as well.
Are you mad?
Meg told us you would try to cheat.
I'm not cheating.
What? Where is... Why didn't you bring me anything?
I thought you were a decent person.
Well, I am. But I'm also a very funny bloke. Was just fooling around with you. You can get in for free, of course. Have fun seeing your father.
Who's there?
Father?
Alina? Is that you, Alina?
Oh, Father. What have they done to you?
It is you. And is that tall young man my Richard?
Yes, Father.
You've grown. Have you got a beard yet?
Only just. It's still very fair.
Are you both well? How have you managed? Where have you been living? They wouldn't tell is the worst of the torture.
After they took you, we lost everything.
I am sorry for what happened to you. Have you found a new home yet?
We've been living in the castle. Matthew has been taking care of us.
But you can't live there anymore. By now, the king has probably made that dumb oaf Percy Hamley the Earl. But where's Matthew?
He was killed by...
No.
But they did us no harm.
Then...
It's nothing but a miss.
Father, we have to ask King Stephen to release...
No. I swore an oath to King Henry. I shall not swear allegiance, even if the other...
Yes, Father.
Stephen is...
Please, Father, please, calm yourself.
Don't I want leftovers or delivery?
How can they make him sleep here? Does the king know?
If he knows, then he's no better than William Hamley.
Stop it, both of you.
Father!
There's water here.
Give Father some.
I need something to catch the water.
Hurry, Ellie!
Thank you, children. When the Hamlets brought me here, I hid 50 peasants on a belt under my shirt. I gave that belt to a priest.
50?
What priest?
I don't know his name. I gave him the belt and demanded that he keep it safe for you. He was near the west gate.
What about after we get the money? What should we do?
Your Aunt Edith lives in the village of Huntley, on the road to Gloucester. You are to go there. Richard, you will be a squire to her husband, Sir Simon. You will learn the arts of knighthood. Aliena, you will be lady-in-waiting to Aunt Edith until you marry.
What about you?
I will die in this cell.
We won't let you.
before you leave, I want you both to swear an oath.
We can't leave you like this.
You can, and you will. Richard, pull out your sword. Now, put your hand on the hilt, my son. Swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will not rest until you are Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands I ruled.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will not rest until I am Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands you ruled.
Now you, Helena, swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will take care of your brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will take care of my brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
There. Now, you need never come to this place again.
Don't say that.
You have promised to rebuild what we have lost. Today, I will confess my sins, pray for my soul. Now, go.
Richard. Richard. We have to go.
We have to go.
Guard! Open up.
Percy Hamlin.
Bishop Wailorin. Good morning.
Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleys!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course. Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, children, pardon me.
Now we're only missing one more.
Here he is.
Ali! Ali!
Those horrid people are about to talk to the king.
We knew that they would, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Father was right. They are all tied together. The ham...
Do you think Father's priest is also...
Well, we'll have to find him. It's too dangerous to stay. Excuse me?
Oh, more pilgrims? How wonderful, Brother Bernardus. Does that mean we can... Praise be. And my eyes, Brother Bernard.
But we're not pilgrims.
We're looking for a priest.
It was about...
Sorry, my children. We are here. Surely, praise be. Oh! Ah! Can you see other... Not yet.
They could be hiding in one of those crates.
Just stab them with your sword. One by one. Wait, that's them! Look!
There you are. Time to go.
Richard!
But Ali!
Ah!
Not this time.
Ah, look at that. So well. Like what?
You can write.
Have our father.
Oh, you're talking about.
That's where he got all that.
What?
He even paid for Mary's dress. All she had.
Where is the priest?
Don't know his name.
But the boar, close by the north gate.
Shall I teach you, love? How to...
You can make a bit in a year.
We're supposed to look for the boar. It doesn't seem to be around. This is the place, but it looks closed.
Word is, he comes to...
A priest. Anyone who fit, but...
Oh, where...
When he's not working at the boar, he's always busy, the little chap. Where's the green...
Well, look at that. I knew we'd find you here. They're here. Damn, you lost them.
Man, this fucking game really goddamn froze. Get the...
Go on, Ali. Ask that man.
I shouldn't.
May I help you?
Maybe. Do you...
Father Giraldus, of course. He asked me to take care of...
Has he been gone long?
They left at the end of winter, and were praying to...
Thank you.
It can't be him.
Chin up. We will find the...
That's what you get when you work with half-wits. How am I supposed to move this barrel? Very impressive. I'm always telling them. If you want... So, well...
do you know a monk?
The bar? I used to work there. the bar, the lazy mare, and two. You're talking about Father Ralph, not the women that sucked him dry, but he always comes back with more money. But he only spends it on beer and lady.
Where can we find...
He's a priest at St. Michael. One of them churches round here.
Which one is it?
It's close to the east gate, but don't look for him inside. He likes to light around in his back alley.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure.
Are you Father Ralph?
What if I am?
Does that mean yes?
I guess so. He's...
What do you want?
Well, I am the son of Barthol.
So?
Our father gave you money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know what you're...
You're about to commit a great sin. If we don't get that money...
Start begging for alms, then. You may not...
So you're saying there's no money?
Right.
But my father said...
Your father...
We should talk to the sheriff.
It'll be my word against the word. And now give me some peace.
He's right, isn't he?
Look at him. He's just a bitter old man. He's no match for you.
I can't just...
Then make him obey you. You're supposed to be an...
Ali!
It's all right. He has to fear us.
But we're just chill.
Keep an eye on him.
I'll call the sheriff. Help! Sheriff!
Shut up!
Get the sheriff! Father Ralph needs help!
I'll tell them the truth about you.
You've got no proof. No one will believe you. You will hang for this.
Ali! They're coming!
It's too heavy. We need...
Like what?
Maybe something he recently...
That's smart.
I don't know. At least we'll be sure that... Maybe...
Are you sure?
No, but... It's too heavy. Give us our...
If you don't shut up, I'll get...
Don't you dare... They cut off the hands of thieves in this city.
They cut them off.
They'll cut off your...
You have no proof.
We will put you on trial.
On what grounds?
You won't get away with this.
Why would anyone listen to you?
We'll make you pay.
Piss off. Hey!
Oh, is this yours? Oh, I didn't think a poor monk could afford something like this. Richard, I found it! Oh no! He took all the money.
What now?
Don't pretend you didn't see... I found this under your...
That strap proves...
You seem very certain... Sheriff!
Hush, you stupid brats. The sheriff is a bastard. He'll take everything for himself.
But first, he'll take...
Sheriff or no sheriff, you won't get your money.
Ali, this isn't
Well, at least we know now that he won't call... Give us the money.
It belonged to a traitor to the crown.
We will make you pay.
You wouldn't hurt a man. I warn you, I have friends nearby.
If you scream, I will show them your beer-soaked belt and tell them what a thieving liar you are.
You wouldn't harm me. Hey!
What?
You're a devil!
I'm going to cut out your eyes one by one. First, the left eye.
No! Oh, please don't!
Where's the money?
Here, I got it on me.
Where's the rest?
Gone.
Gone where?
I spent it.
Let's take what we've got and go.
All right. I may come...
You were wonderful, Ali. You scared him after death.
Yes, well, now, come on. Father wants us to find Aunt Edith. On the road to Gloucester, my feet started to bleed. I remembered a cobbler who lived nearby in the town of Hastead, who... In the afternoon, the sky darkened and the temperature dropped drastically. Richard had been silent for a while when I offered him. In the hills, there are a lot of poor, small holdings. We asked a shepherd for directions to Huntley. "It's just down the road," he answered. I thanked. It's all burned and rotting. Auntie and Uncle must have left some... Maybe they built... They always had coin... Maybe this isn't even the...
It is.
How would you know? It's been... These houses all look...
Shut up, Allie. They're gone. Probably killed. Whatever happened to them? There's no place for us.
Don't give up. Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road, you can't...
I know. We just found...
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you know what happened to the owners of that?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you. What are you...
Getting all... needs to be done. Why are you asking?
We were, but...
My prayers are...
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife.
Well, that would be kind. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money.
What if I bought the wool? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to... And whatever more we can negotiate will...
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock and... Now let me get back to work.
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
£1.50.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right. I can offer you £1.
That's less than what merchants in Winchester would offer.
You can't expect me to pay as much as a merchant would.
Why not?
Look, I'm not only offering you money here, but also the chance to stay here with your wife. You wouldn't have to worry about your wool anymore, because that would be my problem then. But it'll only work if I can sell everything for more than I paid you here.
You're smart. Well, all right. It's £1 per sack.
Here.
I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told...
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not... Shall I give him a message if he turns up?
Tell him we left Huntley for...
I will. Now let me get those sacks for...
I wonder what Richard will think of...
What did we do wrong, Ali?
We did nothing wrong, little brother. It's just the first time we're facing difficulty.
But there is nowhere we're commoners. We both swore an oath if we don't get the Eldon back.
We could, because...
What do we know about...
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if...
What about me becoming...
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as... If we collected enough money, we could pay another night.
It might work.
Right? We've had some bad luck till now, but... Sure... It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually... All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God. Ah! Richard!
Lord Hamley caught me riding the horse you stole from him.
Ah!
He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Get away from him! Ah! Richard, are you all right?
What happened?
Oh, you're alive! You're alive!
Why are you crying?
Because we are both alive. Looking back, we'd been lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we counting our blessings and preparing. How's your wound doing?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool? Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises.
Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What?
That's a fair...
But that's what I paid the ship. This doesn't even make up for the cart.
Oh. Then you've made a bad business.
What?
Ali, let me handle this. Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy. I may even allow you sole access.
That's a lofty price.
And it would hardly cost...
So, you two...
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become... until the king grants us back our noble...
That may all be very well, but I can't pay...
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality... Just let me look at it once more. We've got to work out...
Maybe if we remember what the shepherd said...
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
And other wool looks greasy.
It's dry.
The wool is pretty strong, too.
That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Have you thought it over?
Some sheep produce brittle fibre. Its sheep had good.
It's suitable for finer...
In this weather, some cartloads... I made sure that this is dry and...
and customers are hesitant to buy...
Wool is often full... But this batch was scoured very thoroughly.
Even picky. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
£2 per...
Are you insane? I'd hardly pay that much for...
What?
But tell you what, I'll give you one and... You've brought up some good arguments.
Of course it is.
But not a penny. Well, you're not getting that. Or...
All right. I accept your offer. Thank you for your business.
We've done it, Ali.
We've earned 60 pence for each sack. That's 5 shilling. A whole crown.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just...
I must say, that...
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but... You are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And I'm...
My name is Philip of Gwynedd.
Oh, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I am sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge. I remember when I got there, there was Jack.
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
You have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I and you have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hanley. That would be a great mistake.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
It is cheaper to build a wooden ceiling. Everyone agreed on a wooden ceiling.
You shut up.
And the church walls were only built to hold a wooden ceiling.
Shut up, Jack.
Of course, the craftsman should know that.
You do what you're told. Go and chisel, apprentice.
The roof is like your fat neck. It's only made to hold up a lump of hollow wood filled with straw.
For once, behave yourselves. This is a house of God.
Mark my words, if you two go on like this, one of you will have to go. And now focus on your work, Jack, and finish it, just for once. Now, where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling, if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Father Philip, Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
I'll be moving my wool to shiring today. The fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
I'd hire her for other things. Hey! Hey, take that back! What do you care? I bet she doesn't even remember your name.
For the last time, stop your quarreling!
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't. On that day, I was going... And I was going to tell her how I felt. And nothing and no one would stop me.